give them the show. Don't don't hold back from your audience in the sense of, okay, well, I'm not gonna overperform this joke because it's overperform it, play it, live with your audience, show them you're the good time.
What is it really like, traveling on tour with all these different comedians, such as Joe Hoy?
Well, with Joe, man, Joe is he's just a ball of energy, man. This guy, I don't know how he does it. He would out everything of the entire group, outperform, out this and that, and he have the energy like crazy, and he just knew how to make it a show. So being with Joe, I learned that give them the show. Don't don't hold back from your audience in the sense of, okay, well, I'm not gonna overperform this joke because it's overperform it, play it, live with your audience, show them you're the good time. And now he sells out 2 weekends in a row. Like he'll do 14 shows back to back in the same venue, and it's because he puts on the show. So I learned that from him. Just that let it go stage presence, because often you can go too far with a lot of people you go on the road with, in the sense of, like, if you overshadow them on stage, they get a little upset with you. They're like, hey, it's my show, you're not supposed to be doing that good. And it's lame. That's going back to the collaboration and competitive. Even known headliners are still very competitive with their openers and their features. Have you ever read the book 48 Laws of Power? I recommend everybody reading that. And there's a law in there that's called never outshine your master. So the story is that there was this not a general, but we'll say that someone in the king's court who had his own piece of land that the king gave him, right? And because most kingdoms are like, we have all these territories, we need people in charge of them. So the king was going to visit this guy's territory. The guy said to himself, okay, I'm going to have the best flowers planted in the garden. I'm going to have the best meal prepared for him. We're going to have a show where people are dancing. And I'm going to have fireworks shoot off right at the right moment. I'm going to walk him into the garden and it explodes. And the king was so impressed and loved the entire show and how beautiful that territory seemed. And the next day had the guy beheaded, because the king was like, he's making me look like dull, lesser. I can't have that guy outshine me, because then people are going to worship him. And that's how the king took it. Like, he's trying to show me how much better he is than I am. And some people are like that. So you have to kind of learn that balance of any entertainment business or any business. What type of personality am I dealing with? So when you're going on the road with a headliner, you are, first off, you are saying yes to their vices, all right? Because you basically have to be in this relationship. So whether their vices are, we're going to party all night, or their vices are, I'm going to sleep until noon, you kind of have to align with it. Like, I remember a couple of my friends went on the road with Ralphie May, and they said, they stopped for an hour. They stopped the tour bus because Ralphie wanted to just be, he saw a pond that he liked, and he's just like, I just want to be near this pond for an hour. So everybody stopped, no phone calls, nothing, and there's no way to explain to people, like, that's just how it is. When you go on the road with the guy, you have to follow along with what they want to do. Gabriel loves going to zoos. That's his big thing. Gabriel Iglesias loves it. And I've heard my buddies say, like, man, everywhere we go, he wants to go to the zoo. And they were like, and there's only so many zoos you could see. Or you're like, yeah, I get it. But he loves it. So you just go along with that ride.